Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. Today we are going to discuss about Polkadot. We will be conducting AI based forecast for Polkadot. We'll also be talking about the regression based analysis and overvaluation undervaluation territories for DOT. We'll also be looking at some of the longer term retirement related models. None of the content is financial advice. Let's start with the AI based forecast. Right now the price of DOT is at around $5.50. You can see DOT is right now $5.35. Right now DOT is at number 15th on market cap based ranking of top cryptos. That means again, as long as DOT stays within the top 20 cryptos by market cap, it still will garner some attention. So but the rankings are dropping precipitously. Also what I would like to conduct is a basic price versus market cap analysis over the last 1 year to check if there is some dilution happening under the wraps. So over the last 1 year, since October of 2023, when the price of DOT was at around $3.65, right now it's $5.40. So you can say if you calculate in terms of percentage, the growth has been about 50% from October lows, whereas in terms of market cap, the market cap growth from 4.5 billion to about 8 billion, so almost 2x or about 80% growth in market cap, out of which only 50% growth has been reflected in price. That means about 30% of the growth is lost due to inflation. So that means Polkadot, because it does not have a max supply, unless you are staking this crypto, you're not getting in pace with the market cap growth. So that is again one of the key things to analyze, the price versus market cap growth. Again, the AI based forecast for DOT is not looking that great at this point in time. At the base case, between $5 and about $5.63. In terms of the bear case, between $2.85 and $5. Whereas if there were a rally in DOT during the second half of the year, the bull case is between $5.95 all the way to about $13. That means right now there is a 2.5x upside and a 50% downside for DOT at this current valuation. In terms of DOT and its regression based analysis, you can see the price, the polynomial regression function is the line in pink, on top of which there are three lines: the yellow line, the orange line, and the red line, which is 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviation, and 3 standard deviation residuals. And similarly, the light green, the dark green, and blue, which are the 2 standard deviation, 1 standard deviation, and 2 standard deviation, 3 standard deviation downside. If we were to focus more on the 1 standard deviation model, where Polkadot and its token DOT spends about 70% of the time, the current levels, the price levels, which the key levels to watch are the $5.10 level, which would correspond to 1 standard deviation bottom. And you can see, historically speaking, at least in the bear market, DOT has had some pumps close to the 1 standard deviation bottom. We are about 25 cents away from the 1 standard deviation bottom at this point in time. The fair value to watch, or the short term rally to price to watch, is at around $7. Again, when the token has in the bear market has gone below the 1 standard deviation floor, it has rallied back to the fair value. Again, without any exception, you can see the short term rallies occur. So that if you are looking for a relative valuation or mean reversion trade, that's the $7 level. If you believe if DOT has a 1 standard deviation upside, that is at around $9.70. The last time DOT or the last 2 times DOT, when it reached its 1 standard deviation bottom, it rallied back to the upside and hit its 1 standard deviation ceiling. You can see over here at around October time period also. So that is again a key level to watch, the $9.70. In terms of analyzing the 3 dollar cost related averages and the models, the first is the short term, which is the SMA model. Then the second is the medium term, the DC, and the last is the longer term TWAP model. Per the SMA model, the risk level for DOT is at around between 0.3 and 0.4 risk. DOT has spent most of its time in the bear market in this risk level. This risk is calculated by the proportional difference between price and the 20-week simple moving average for DOT. You can see there are during the March 2024 rally, the risk level were elevated between 0.4 and 0.5 risk. At that time, DOT was closer to its short-term bubble. In terms of now analyzing the medium term valuation for DOT and dollar cost averaging based on the medium term valuation, right now the price of DOT at around $5.35. You can see the risk level is at around 0.21. that is, per this model, this is the second best time to DCA DOT. You can see if you were to DCA when the color code is the second or the blue, between 0.1 and 0.2 risk, that's one of the favorable times to get into the crypto. And last model that I wanted to show is the longer term time weighted average price based model. The time weighted average price is the line in blue, and any time when the price is below this time weighted average price, that's when the risks are minimal. If you are longer term, the time is a longer term time horizon, that is multiple market cycles. This is where if you were to zoom out across multiple years, these valuations would seem attractive. So again, per the longer term model, the time weighted average price model, price is sufficiently suppressed. Per the DCA model, this is the second best time to DCA, and per the SMA model, this is the third best time to DCA for DOT. If you were to believe that DOT were to succeed across multiple years, this is the 22% compound annual growth rate based model for the next 15 years. Right now, for reaching 1 million status in terms of DOT, 155,000 DOT tokens are required. But if DOT manages to grow 22% year over year at an annualized growth rate, that 155,000 DOT would be replaced by about around 8,000 DOTs would be required to reach that 1 million status, and the price of DOT at 22% growth for the next 15 years, the price would be at around $126. This does not include any staking related dilution, so just take it with a grain of salt. And again, just to summarize everything right now, per the three models that we have related to accumulation, DOT is looking sufficiently attractive. Per the AI based model, the base case is a limited upside between $5 and $5.50. The bull case is between $6 and about $12.5 or $13. So with this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you liked the content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.